Hello. Today is day 38, and our intention for this week is to enjoy the journey. So let's get started. Hello. Welcome to day 38 of our Intentions Instead of Resolutions yoga journey. And today's intention, ironically enough, is to enjoy the journey. Now, the reason I chose that is that it's all a process. So when you go on vacation, it's a process getting to where your final destination is. And so is self development. It's a journey. And we want to be able to relax and enjoy it, even though we're working hard to try to improve our lives. So today we're going to be focusing on the abdominal wall, because if we learn to move from center as we move through life, it gives us more strength, more confidence, and it just helps us with feeling like we achieve something each day. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to do some breathing, but we want to really accentuate sucking the navel to the spine as we exhale. So we're going to be breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. And as we breathe out, you really want to feel all that air escape from your lungs. And at the same time, you're going to suck your navel to your spine. Okay, so let's start. Breathe in, expand. You can have your hands on your abdomen to make sure that you're really focusing in on the abdominal wall. Now breathe out. Suck that navel. You should feel the entire abdominal wall kick in. So breathe in and out. Really just suck that navel to your spine, but keep your back straight as you do so. So breathe in. Fill that abdominal wall with air. I don't know why I do that occasionally. I think I'm getting too zen. And breathe out, sucking your navel to your spine. Breathe in and out. Really suck that navel in. Get all the air out. Good. Now we're going to go to our backs and we're going to do some breathing while on our backs, also focusing on our abdominal wall. Now we want to keep our feet up, but not our feet up, but our knees up and our feet flat on the mat. And as you breathe in, do the same thing we were doing while we were seated. So breathing in and out, sucking that navel deep, all the way to the spine, and breathe in and out. Really just suck. Almost feel like you're an aluminum can and you're just being crushed. And breathe in and out. And one more time, breathe in and out. Breathe out. Really force all that air out and the navel towards the spine. Now, keeping our feet where they are, we're going to take our hands and interlace our fingers and place them behind our head. Then lift your shoulders up off the mat. And we're going to start with that same breathing exercise. So breathing in and out. Really trying to suck that navel to your spine. You'll find it's a little more constricting when our shoulders are off the mat. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And one last time, breathing in and out. So go ahead and lay your head back down on the mat. You should really feel the abdominal wall right now. Now, what we're going to do is lift our feet off the mat and bring your knees slightly over your hips. So that way you'll keep your lower back in contact with the mat. If you go too far out, you'll feel that lower back come off the mat. Now, if you can go out this way and still keep your back flat, that's perfect. But in my case, I have to keep my knees like this. Then we're going to take our hands and interlace them behind our head, just like we did earlier. And this time we're going to lift up. We're going to breathe in and out as we go to the left. Breathe in as we go to center, and reaching for that right knee with the left elbow, breathe out. So breathe in to center and out as you reach for that left knee. In as you go to center and out as you reach for the right knee. Now your opposite shoulder will come back in contact with the mat. That's fine. But try to keep breathing as you're going back and forth. And if you've taken a break because it's a little bit too much on your abdomen, come back in. We're going to go to the left one more time and then to the right. Then lower, have your feet together, rub your belly. We're not done yet. We're just getting started. So you'll feel your muscles in your abdominal wall tomorrow, and I hope you thank me. Now, we're going to go back up to our knees, being up and our shins parallel with the ceiling. This time, when we interlace our fingers and bring it behind our head, we're going to start with our back flat on the mat. And as we rise up to reach for that left knee, the right leg will extend. Now, you don't want it to come all the way down to the mat, but your head can in between. Then reaching over to the right knee while the left leg goes out. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to take it slow. We're not going to do it like yogi bicycles. We're not going to do it really fast. This is slow and controlled movement to help strengthen our abdominal wall. So breathing out and in as you come back, out as you reach for the right knee, and breathing in as you come back, then reaching for the left knee, breathe in as you come back, reaching for the right knee, breathing in as you come back, breathe out as you reach for the left, out as you reach for the right. We're going to do a couple more times on each side. If you've taken a break, come back. We're going to reach for the left knee, back to center, and then the right knee, and back to center. Back to that reclined cobbler's pose. Rub your belly. Now, while we're in this cobbler's pose, our lower back can come up off the mat. Don't worry about trying to keep it flat with the mat. But what we're going to do is a pulse. So we're going to be reaching forward and lifting our head and our shoulders off the mat, and then go back and forth, pulsing. We're going to get muscles that are deeper inside the abdominal wall. You can breathe in slowly and breathe out slowly, or you can pick up the speed of your breathing. And then lower to your back, rub your belly. Now we're going to just stretch out a little bit. So place both feet back on the mat like we did when we started on our back. Reach up for the sky with that right foot. We're going to point and flex, point and flex. Then you can take your fingers and interlace them and put them behind your thigh. And that should allow you to be able to bring your foot a little closer to your face. Now, I don't have a yoga strap, but you could also use the yoga strap and have it around your foot. We're going to point and flex, point and flex. Now, let the left leg go flat to the mat. And then point and flex. If you can't keep your legs straight, that's fine. I can't either. What we're looking for is to get a really good stretch in the hamstring and also to help open our hips just a little bit, get a better range of motion as we move through life on this journey of life. Now we're going to place both feet back on the mat. I'm going to get centered. Then raising that left leg up to the sky and pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing. Then, just like we did with the right leg, interlace your fingers, place it behind your thigh. Try to avoid getting on the knee joint. We don't want to damage the knee joint, but you can go just below the hamstring. Then point and flex, point and flex. Now take the right foot and lower it to the mat. Really pull that left leg up, point and flex, point and flex. Now we're going to bring our feet back up again where we started. We're done with the abdominal wall, so don't panic. Then what we're going to do is we're going to cross our left leg over our right. And if you can continue and cross that the feet, go ahead and do that. It's kind of like an eagle arms for our legs. And then allow them to fall to the right side of your mat. Now you want to make sure that your shoulder does not come off of the mat. You want to feel both shoulder blades in contact with your mat. You can place your right hand on top of your left thigh. Reach out towards your left with your left arm and turn your head and look at your hand or in that direction. You should feel really good stretch, not just in your side, but also in your neck. And we're going to take a deep breath in and out, in and out. Then from center, lift your legs back up. Place your left foot on the mat. Get centered on your mat. Cross that right leg over the left. Continue the cross if you can. And then we're going to allow our knees to fall to the left. You want to keep your shoulders or your shoulder blades on the mat. You can place your left hand on the outside of your right thigh. Your right arm will extend out and turn and look in the direction that your right hand is pointing. So again, we're getting a good stretch, not just in our lower body, but also in our upper body, our shoulders, our neck. We're going to take a deep breath in and out. in and out. And from center, bring your legs back, uncross, grab your knees and hug them to your chest. Then we're going to rock up to a seated position. So we're going to rock and cross our ankles. Now you can hold on to your feet, or you can just try to rock without holding on to them. But we're going to swing our legs up and like this. So you should really feel your stomach muscles kind of either yelling or going, yes, finally. So I hope that this helps you just with not just with strength, but just from to allow yourself to move from center as you move through life and enjoy the journey as you go. So I'll see you again next time. Bye.